Good night, teacher and classmates. Today I present the task 5 video presentation about the course Didactic of Social Science. My name is Jesús David Sanabria López. I present in the group 55, 10, 34, 25. Universidad Nacional Abierta a Distancia UNAD, Escuela de Ciencias en la Educación. Course Didactics of Social Science, tutor Eliezer Salcedo Gallardo. Grupo de aula virtual Chiquinquirá, Boyacá, second period 16/04/2024. Script. Speakers named Jesus David Sanabria Lopez. The topic of lesson is evaluates the impact produced by technology advances in the social and economic development of Colombia in the 19th century. The objective is students will be able to acquire a knowledge of the importance produced by technology advances in the social and economic development of the Colombia in the 19th century, using the English language with technology resources where they can participate actively and effectively. Implement writing, speaking, and writing skills to strengthen knowledge. The introduction is in the development of the lesson plan, which will be applied to 8th grade students, will be applied with the theme evaluate the impact produced by technology advance in the social and economic development of Colombia in the 19th century, where innovative activities relate to them will be implementations of basic learning right DVA, where it is describes the role of the telegraph and the mail, the railroad, the steam ship, the Tesla industries, and the electric in the economy. Development of Colombia. The learning results that will be it is that students through the English language can obtain a knowledge about the impact produced by technology advances on social economic development in the Colombia in the 19th century. Also, through the activities, they will be able to understand and facilitate the understanding of the subject that is addressed. The lesson plan is about the social science in basic learning right. Describe the role of the telegraph, mail, railway, the string sheet, the textile industry, and the electric in the economic development of Colombia. The aim is that is continued resources is watch a video on YouTube about the main technological advances in the social and economic development in Colombia in the 19th century and make a 2-page summary of it. The second is throw in the PowerPoint presentation of the class the complete history of technology advances in social and economic development in Colombia in 19th century will be present. The students will write down notes there they may and be several exercise interview between teacher and students. The skills is listening. By watching the video, skills will be able to acquire and practice the listening skills essentials obtain the main characteristics of the video. The speaking is the students through the class PowerPoint presentation will practice the speaking to practice the speaking skill between the students and the teacher by sharing the lesson they acquire in the development of this activity. Through the debate, the students care out between the teacher and classmates, practice speaking and skills where they can debate and share the main contribution in an effective and efficient way from the articles for Google Scholar on the topic races. The other activities at the VAT will heard where each student can participate with even minimal contribution, where students will be performed or activity Google, finding articles related to the topic and divide the articles select for develop of this activity. The other activity is economy and social impact of the science, the technology on develop with this article. Students will make 20 sentences in which they propose the most important thing they find in the article. Reading is the ability is reading by reading for economy and social impact and science and technology develop. Students will write 20 sentences in English where they can express the main importance of the what is found in the article. Write an article using internet educational resources that contains title, structure, year of publication, develop conclusion, and bibliographic sources based of the topic. By writing is by the writing of the article with the resources research, and internet students can practice the skill of writing effectively and efficiently. The achievements indicators is classroom routines, welcome grading to students and explanation of goal be water and during sessions. The processes communicate activities is that the class begins by greeting the students in create where we the presentation about the students grade with the presentation about the class using English language. It is explained that topic will be used for the class and what are the guidelines and activities that will be developed during the class. The students are asked if they have heard about the importance produced by technology advances in social development and economy. The time is 25 minutes and 6 minutes is with this introduction part students will be able to understand the topic that will be developed during the class session so that they have a basis and can develop all the activities that will be developed. Development of Colombia in the 19th century. The presentation states is that what are those things you want your students to accomplish in this stage of presentation? Students must achieve the acquisition of the importance on the topic of the importance produced by technological advances of the social and economic development of Colombia in the 19th century in an effective and efficient manner so that with introduction they can as currents develop in proposed activities. The topic will be present with the presentation in the PowerPoint giving as introduction to the topic, explaining to the students how the explanation of the topic of the importance produced by technology advances in the social and economic development of Colombia will be carried out. The 19th century and expression will be having students and what is main importance of technology developed in Colombia in the 19th century. An introduction YouTube video will be used is very important topic where students through of visualization can better understand the thing that will be developed during the session. Then students will be asked what did they understand of what could they see in the video. The time of this is 25 minutes. The students will be asked what did they understand of the call they see in the video, and they will answer with short paragraphs in English. They will make 10 sentences where they can show that they watched the video until the end. The practice stage is it is expected that students will be to carry out the activities to understand, analyze the importance and main characteristics that are evident in the development of the activities. With these activities, students will be able to practice the four language skills in a meaningful way. The students will carry out the following activities to understand and analyze the main important aspects for this topic. View a video on YouTube about the main technology advances in social and economic development in Colombia in the 19th century, and make for 2-page summary of it, then throw in the power presentation of the class in the complete students technology advance will be presented in the social economic development in Colombia in 19th century. Students will be take notes and will make and will do several exercises, interact between teacher and students. A dividend will be held here. Each students can participate with even minimal contributions, where students will be perform a search on a Google Academic, finding articles related to the topic, and develop the articles select for the development of this activity. Economy and social impact of science technology in development. With this article, students will be 20 sentences under and tense where they present the most important thing they find in this article. For this time is 50 minutes. The acquisition of a knowledge of each students we develop through the activities they will be during a class session to practice the four language skills. During the development of this activity, students will be asked questions. Did they understand the activity they are doing? Do you have questions about the activity? What knowledge did you acquire? Among other aspects relevant to students' understand. The final production station is with the development of this activity. Students must be able to acquire practice and knowledge through a presentation to classmates and interaction about them by sharing the articles made collaborative. Write an article using educational resource from the internet that contains title, instruction, year of publication, development, conclusion, and bibliographic resource based on the topic. With this activity, you can demonstrate the participation and practice of the four language skills. This activity is 20 minutes. Self-assignments will be carried out the students where they asked what they during the intersection and their present articles grade in the front their classmates with specific and relevant words for develop of this activity and the classmates. The homework for this activity is make a PowerPoint presentation that contains illustrations based of the topic understood in the class, evaluate the impact of production technology advances in the social economy developed of Colombia in 19th century, that expose the main characteristics and behaviors actors who participate and how participate in the technological advances in social and economic development of the in the 19th century. In conclusion, we develop of the lesson plan applied to 8th grade students of the topic, evaluate the impact produced by technology advances of the social and economic development of Colombia in the 19th century. In Motei, activities relate to the topic implementation of the basic right activities. It is achieved to the students can practice English language through these knowledge subjects as strings in these activities. The four skills in the English language: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Thank you so much.